I've been in construction for over 35 years, and I've seen it all. And I've fixed it all. Come on, let's go. Oh, my God. And the best part of it, here's the tricky cut. I get to teach my son, MJ, everything I know.
Pull the trigger, get the blade going, let the blade do the cutting. You stop growing.
Sorry. Love you, man.
Love you too.
I have learned a lot from my dad over the years, and now we're taking this to the next level.
Holmes,
Holmes,
why don't we go into business together?
that's a good idea.
We buy houses and, staying within a budget, renovate them right.
We'll get houses market ready for buyers who appreciate a quality built home.
And the best part is, my new partner and I always agree. Glass.
Nope.
Glass.
No.
And in the end, we do see eye to eye when it comes to building a home that's done right.
We're gonna make it right together?
We are. We're taking this series to a whole new level as my son Michael and I take a deeper dive into the construction issues we face during this renovation. We will provide you, the viewers, with even more valuable and pragmatic takeaway, as well as never-before-seen footage. So let's make it right with Homes and Homes Retooled.
So my dad and I have gone into business together, and I'm thinking we'll start small, keep the investments local, but then I get a call from my dad, who has been away on his boat.
I've got a property that you've got to see. All I'm going to say is it's on the water. It's surrounded by million-dollar properties.
All right, I'll swing by.
Now, there's a bit of a catch. It's 3.5 hours away.
What?
I'll send you the address. Just pack your bags and get your butt out here, okay?
Guess I'm going on a road trip. So I make the trip, and before I know it, my dad has me in a boat touring the beautiful Thousand Islands on the St. Lawrence River. He says we can access the property by land, but he wants my first impression to be from the water.
It's straight ahead.
That's the property? That's rustic. That's what you want?
But look at the houses beside it, on either side. Now, this property is between million-dollar properties, and this one's listed at just under $700,000, and it's been sitting on the market for a long time.
Nice docks.
32 boat slips. It has a 2,100 square foot commercial space on the main floor, and the second floor, it's residential with 4 bedrooms and a bathroom. The beauty of this location is that the Thousand Islands is a tourist destination, so there's plenty of opportunity for businesses to thrive. So our target buyer is someone who sees the opportunity for a live, work, play property.
It's rough. The siding taken a beating over the years. We've got old doors, old windows. The roof looks like it's on its last legs.
Wait till you see the front of it.
Okay.
But look at the property size.
Oh, it's a huge property.
You're starting to see the shop area.
Can I take a peek inside?
Not yet. Not yet.
All right, all right, all right. So we've got garage door there, garage door there.
I mean, you can see the soffit open, critters living in there. The roof is in terrible condition. This roof is in very bad shape. I mean, just look at it. It's been neglected for a long time. A healthy roof should always be top priority. It makes up an important part of the exterior envelope of your home and should be checked every year. Shingles that are curling is a sign that your roof may not be properly ventilated. The warm air inside your home can rise and head straight up to the attic space. If that air isn't vented out, it will stay and warm the roof, causing the shingles to buckle. Moss and algae on a roof could mean that the water is getting under the shingles, causing the sheathing to rot. Take a look at the gutters. There should be a gutter for every roof line. Water needs to be able to drain off the roof, into the gutters, and away from your home. Leaves can clog the entire drainage system. I always recommend installing a screen over the gutter that will filter the water, but not the debris. Also, check the gutters for buildup of asphalt granules. That's a sure sign that your roof is on the way out. When it's time to replace the roof, do not try to save money by putting a new roof over the old one. People think it's cheaper to do it this way, but it isn't in the long run. The added layer of shingles will add weight to your roof. Also, if the roof starts leaking, you won't be able to tell where the leak is coming from. If you follow these steps to protect the exterior envelope of your home, not only will you have peace of mind, but you'll save money down the road by avoiding much bigger repairs. Septic field is in the front, no maintenance at all in the windows. Look at the back deck.
Oh my God.
Talk about letting critters in. Oh. If you want to protect your property, what do?
Not that.
Now you can see they put in a new piece of 6x6. This one's kind of rotten. That scares the hell out of everyone.
Yeah.
Not me.
So if structure's rotted, you're not scared?
I'm not afraid. This has potential. There's a crap load we can do to it.
Oh, yeah.
We can turn this into something so valuable.
Yeah, at least the siding is still in good shape. I could probably reuse this and make a table.
Now you're being sarcastic.
Yeah, this is garbage. Looking at the outside, you can see the water damage. I mean, I'm touching the siding and it's literally just flaking away.
You want to see the inside?
Let's take a look.
It's half as good as the outside. After you.
Oh, you're a gentleman. Oh, smells in here. It's kind of like water damage.
What do you expect?
So this is their garage area.
Think of it this way. The whole bottom floor is commercial.
Yeah.
The whole top floor is residential,
Yeah.
right? Live, work, play. And this area would be the office.
Little kitchenette.
The bathroom is right here. And ooh, yes, it is.
What the?
Ooh, boy.
That's making me nauseous.
The bathroom is right here. Ooh, boy.
Oh, I don't even want to go in there.
Oh, boy. Ooh.
Oh my God. Oh, it's disgusting.
But you just keep going in to look and smell.
I gotta see, I gotta see. That's a nice touch with the new tap in there.
Now, look at this. Really big open space. Clearly, we can see this is just all commercial, all workshop. This commercial space was previously used as a boat marina repair center with dock rental. So you can see the opportunities here could be a small engine repair, artist, craft studio, carpenter, workshop, who knows?
It's a great space. I'm hoping upstairs is a little bit better.
Yeah, we'll see. And we have a steel door, which is good for fire closures. If you're looking at the closet there, we see a 9x9 tile, which possibility contains
Asbestos, right?
The answer is yes.
Another con on the list.
No rail,
Nice and safe.
nice squeaky stairs,
They put a little bit more love up here.
new laminate floor, attempt at a new kitchen.
So it was all lipstick and mascara. This is the crappy balcony that we saw. Oh, that's nice.
It holds the door.
It's like a doorstop.
Yes.
You know, the outside of this place is really rough. On the plus side, the inside is a piece of crap. What can I get you, sir?
I would like a drink if you don't mind.
Scotch on the rocks, fuzzy navel.
All of the above. Hey, we got the bar, you got the big living room. 2 bedrooms in the front. I mean, the bedrooms are big size. You can tell that this used to be a porch because this is a sliding door.
Right.
This is what I see. Opportunity.
It's a nice view. So what do we got at the back?
2 other bedrooms, pretty much the same size as the front, actually even bigger. So, I mean, that works. Let me show you the bathroom. Not the spot to put the toilet. This used to be where the tub was. They put in a 3-piece fixed unit and they left even the old tile on the wall. Let's put in an offer.
Yeah.
Let's put in the conditions based on the contaminants possible that is in this place.
If there is asbestos in the plaster, the tile, the attic.
And we reduce the offer based on what we find. It gives us negotiating power, and that's what I really like.
Despite all of the cons and all the work that's gonna have to go into this place, I think it's a good investment. I mean, to see everything that's around it and the money that's going into this area, I think we'd be stupid to walk away from it. We'll make an offer, and let's see if they bite.
Well, I'm looking for a fish to bite here.
Not working very well.
I know what a bite is.
I'm not so sure. So,
My dad and I put in an offer on the River House, and we are now the proud owners of a work, live, play property on the St. Lawrence River.
Wanted $700,000 for this property.
We got this place for $570,000.
I mean, it's got asbestos, it's got problems, it's like it's bruised. It really needs a lot of attention. Putting in about $500,000 max. It's a couple dollars.
That's a big reno.
It's a big eyesore.
What do you think we can get out of it?
I believe when this is done, it'll be worth 1.5 with all the landscaping,
So a $430,000 return.
providing we stick to the budget and we don't have any surprises. Can you lend me some money?
I forgot my wallet again.
After a couple of weeks' wait, the architectural drawings for the commercial residential property are ready.
This is downstairs, the commercial area.
And we have our big workshop here, utilizing this bay door here, just to give us a little extra room.
It's perfect. Having the two doors, boats can be pulled in, sea-doos can be pulled in, you name it. All right, you want to see the second floor?
Yeah.
Now this is the residential space. So coming in and going up the stairs, this is now an open rail, which gives you the view to the water. Fireplace in the center, which separates, adds a structural support over top. Bigger kitchen, moving that kitchen from here to here, really opening this up.
It creates the feel that we have a separate living room, separate kitchen and dining room, while still having it very open, inviting layout.
You're getting good at this. Adding that big sliding door with a deck, hope you don't mind, I threw that in there.
I actually love that.
As we go down the hall, you're gonna see the first bedroom with the closet. It's a fair size, a bigger bathroom, a laundry room, a master bedroom with its own bathroom and walk-in closet. And because home buyers love options, I think this is a big selling point that we've added a second bathroom to the residential space. You ready to work?
Let's work. Let's do it, man. This is exciting.
Let's make this happen.
All right.
Of course, the first step to make this happen is ensuring that we have a safe work site. One of the things we noticed when we walked through this property is that there's potentially asbestos in the floors, walls, and ceilings, so we had it tested.
We found exactly what we thought we would. Asbestos in the vermiculite in the attic, in the tiles, in the plaster, in some of the drywall. There's a good chance that houses built before 1990 contain asbestos. It only becomes dangerous when the particles become disturbed and people breathe in the fibers that may get trapped in their lungs and may lead to serious health issues, including cancer.
The more we pay attention to this, the more we're going to save lives.
So let's get it out of here.
After a couple of days, the abatement team has removed the asbestos and vermiculite, so my dad and I can demo the rest of the unaffected areas. At least, that's the plan. It's raining pretty hard, and the power is out in the area.
More rain. You gotta be kidding me. This is insane weather.
Yeah, this is nuts. My shoes are soaked already.
This is great. And of course,
No power.
no power.
Today's demo day at the River House. But Mother Nature has other plans.
You gotta be kidding me. And of course,
No power.
no power. Now we wait. There's been a lot of rain this spring. One sure sign that this property has grading and drainage issues is the appearance of all these puddles. You want water to drain away from your foundation. You don't want it pooling. If this occurs, it's a good idea to regrade. Take pictures, because by the time your landscaper arrives, those puddles could be gone. When grading, there should be a 5-degree slope away from your house on all sides. Let me put it to you this way. Measure 6 feet away from the foundation. The ground should be 3 inches lower than the ground next to the house. Simple. Any new landscaping on your property, such as creating zones of plants at different levels, adding a deck or a fence or a walkway, can affect grading and drainage, so talk to your landscaper about your plans. I've often said your house sits in soil like a boat. Water's all around it and under it. Proper grading is an important step to ensure that water doesn't get into the hull of your home.
All right, well, what do you think?
Oh, hi.
Thanks for showing up. Did you bring the generator?
And where's the generator? This is supposed to rain all day.
It seems to have lightened up a bit. See ya.
The rain lightens up and the power comes back on. So our crew arrives to help with the demo.
Let's get this demo started.
Good, let's go.
Rip her off!
I've wrecked a few houses in my life.
After making good headway on the demo, my dad and I need to take that 3.5-hour drive home to attend to some business. We leave the rest of the demo in the very capable hands of our builder, Mark, who lives in the area. After about a week, we head back to take a look at the structure.
So definitely a few more issues than we had expected.
Surprise.
Roof, it's all stick frame, and there's no bearing point, so where the trusses go past the outside of the building, it's sagging because there's no support. Trusses are starting to actually implode on each other.
Oh, geez.
Right here, if I were to hang on this one, I'm literally gonna pull it down. The only thing that's holding that in place is the sheathing. Let's go upstairs.
So they built the addition on top of an old deck.
So the second-story room facing the water used to be a deck that has since been enclosed.
It's the way they tied into the
That's right.
overhang. It's unacceptable. It doesn't
Absolutely.
hold. No hangers.
The roof framing is definitely wrong.
Right now, the ceiling joists are curved down, about 1.5 inches drop.
In other words, the previous owner enclosed this deck, but then tied this new room to the existing roof incorrectly.
What it did is it took the weight of the roof they built.
Transferred onto the ceiling joist.
Yes.
Bottom line is, we've opened up a can of worms as there are many structural issues that need to be repaired.
Let's just take a look at this side. So all the ceilings from the center dip and come back up to where they tied in.
The engineer's working on a repair dealing to either reinforce, and we're also looking into a new price for engineered trusses.
For the whole roof.
Maybe $30,000 more.
By the time you do the repair and time and material, is gonna probably outweigh replacing it.
So now we're looking at blowing the whole roof off this place. So now we're faced with the decision. Do we rip the roof off or do we keep it and repair it?
There's gonna be a lot of structure to fix when it comes to the attic. And to do all that in time and material might be just as simple to pull all the trusses, fold the walls in, put a new floor joist, new walls, new roof.
It would be faster.
That's fantastic. Asbestos, mold, structure. Now we're gonna rip the whole roof off this place.
It is gonna cost a little bit more for buying the material, but we're gonna save in labor. The offset is maybe $20,000 more, $30,000 more. There is a time when you say, too much to fix, better to replace.
Oh my God. Now are we gonna walk away with a profit at the end of this build?
Less of a profit.
The bad news tour is not over, as Mark is also concerned about the foundation. We head to the commercial space to test the cinder blocks.
Now this block, it's full of water.
Oh my God.
Yeah, let's put that shovel down there.
Oh my God.
It's nice and deep. Oh, that's 4 feet of water.
You've gotta be kidding me.
Sorry to be the bearer of bad news.
When Mark put the shovel handle into that hole, I just went, oh, sure, it's full of water, but hey, that's logical. It's not filled with concrete. I mean, they could have filled it. There is no basement here. However, what they didn't do was make it watertight from the outside. With the house being at the bottom and all the water coming towards the foundation, it's gonna always be wet inside. In other words, full 4 feet of water. Now it means I'm gonna have to look a little more into it. Okay, Mr. Holmes, if the cinder block has 4 feet of water in it, what are the potential dangers?
Well, it could freeze.
Right, which it'll do then what?
It'll heave.
And compromise the foundation.
Yeah.
We will have to do a test dig on this side and a test dig on the front. If that foundation is falling apart when we dig the holes, you know what we have to do?
Yeah.
A new foundation.
Yeah. We have structural issues, we have roof issues, we have possible foundation issues, footing issues. Is there anything else? Is there anything I'm missing?
Issues.
We have issues.
We are going to take this piece of crap and shine it into a large nugget of gold. You think that's funny?
That's funny.
Yeah.
What we want more than anything is not to have to replace the foundation. Is there damage? The dig will tell us everything we need to know.
Oh my God. That's a lot of water coming out. Holy crap.
Yeah, that's a lot of water.
That is insane. Oh my God. That's a lot of water coming out. Holy crap.
Yeah, that's a lot of water.
That's ridiculous. What we're looking for is to make sure that the foundation itself is still intact. Make sure that the cinder blocks aren't compromised themselves. Oh!
It's literally pushing the earth away
Yeah.
from the building. Simple theory. When it's raining, the water gets into the foundation. The water is higher than the hole. As far as I'm concerned, it's fine. The foundation actually looks okay.
We can extract that water.
So what we will do is continue with the tear down and then dig it up.
Yep.
We're gonna parge it, protect it, fill it.
Lucky for us, the foundation seems to be okay. It actually looks worse than it is.
It just means a lot more work, that's all.
Yeah, I think the theme of this job is more work.
We should do a moat right around the building. What do you think?
Get a couple of alligators to protect the property.
Drawbridge.
Yeah, I like it.
It's a good thing we slept well last night because today is a big construction day.
Okay, everyone, thank you. This is gonna be a great day. We are taking the roof down. Let's be safe, let's work together, let's get this roof off and some walls down, okay?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's go. Perfect. It's funny because we have a crane in, and normally you're gonna see us use the crane to put trusses on the house. Today's totally different. We're using it to actually take pieces of the roof off so we can break it up and stack it in the bin nice and neat. If we get by the end of day half this place down, I'm gonna be very happy.
Okay, the whole ceiling's coming down, boys.
Crane's coming in. This is the toughest part, so from here, once we get rid of this gable, it should go fairly quickly.
You're gonna try and just pull it back, John?
Yeah.
So try and go in deeper, John.
Oh my goodness.
Taking the roof off is pretty simple, but that one gable end is attached to a vertical structure wall. We gotta make sure we cut that all out. To get that one piece off, to open up the attic space, to pull out the trusses.
Okay, you ready?
Heads up. Oh,
It's
I
that
don't know,
electrical
man.
wire holding this.
I don't know.
That's barely on, John.
Okay, guys, everyone be careful on the ground.
Holy dangle ditty.
Yeah, I'd say.
It always takes a little longer for start. Well, once they get to where they're about now, you can see that the crane is going to start grabbing trusses. It'll be quick. Cut the section across. Pick it up.
Watch out.
Bring it down.
Coming down.
Crunch it up. Get it in the bin. See that? Gotta love it.
There we go. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's all coming down. I'd like to think it's just a little bit of work. Just a little bit. Huzzah! Huzzah!
My stress level is going up as more structural problems arise, and it becomes very clear that this is going to be a complete teardown.
When we see wood rot and improper framing, we know that the right decision is to tear down the walls. And I mean all the walls.
Even the cinder block can't be saved as the block wall isn't level and would make framing much more difficult. So we're down to the concrete slab. Going into business with my dad is certainly an adventure. On the plus side, now that this is a complete rebuild, we have much more freedom with our design options to make sure this structure fits in more with the residential area. As my dad and I need to head home for a few days, Mark and his crew move quickly to rebuild the structure. Then my dad and I get on that now familiar highway to our soon-to-be improved live, work, play property.
I'll tell you, having Mark out here in the Thousand Islands and his team of guys has made it better.
Yeah, without Mark, you'd be very behind.
He's got the first floor up, he's got the second floor pretty much framed.
Man, it's nice having a good team.
I agree.
Oh, wow. Things have changed just a little bit, eh?
Mark.
What's up, fellas?
This looks a little different.
Yeah, we took the blocks down. We got the trench around the whole garage.
Man, you guys are efficient.
Okay, you're setting for brick?
Yeah, we've used 2x4, 2x6, and 2x8 walls just to work with brick skirt.
Are we using a silver board on the first floor also?
Yep.
So silver board, then brick, then siding.
Correct.
That's a really good call. This house is going to be completely wrapped with this lightweight 2-inch rigid foam board, which will insulate the home from the outside, creating a thermal envelope for maximum heat and cooling efficiency. And the best part is, it's recyclable. I like people that know how to think ahead.
Yeah.
You have to.
It was not a great day when I realized we had to take the river house down. However, it'll be worth it. We're gonna save time in erecting a really good structure.
We're creating our own layout. We don't have to worry about structural problems anymore or beams that were in the way.
By rebuilding the structure, we will be able to change the pitch and design of the roof. The former roof line cantilevered out over the commercial space, giving the second floor residential area more square footage. We've eliminated the cantilever. This will update the roof line and give it a more residential look to fit in with the neighborhood. The pitch of the roof will be steeper, allowing for snow and rain to slide off it more easily. It's really gonna complement the look. If we can make it look like a house, but it's work, play, live, then we're actually succeeding in what we wanna do. It allows us to raise the foundation above all that water that wants to come in.
It was 2.5 inches at a level.
Of course.
And now we have it high enough.
We buy it, we fix it, we do it right. Here's where we're at.
So what are the rest of you guys gonna do while I throw this wall up?
I'm actually gonna watch that.
Yeah, we're gonna need everybody we can.
Pitter patter.
Let's get at her.
I like that. Everyone ready?
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah. It's looking good.
All right.
Getting those second floor walls up
1, 2, 3.
feels really good.
After we build them and stand them up, you want to make sure the sheathing is glued on it. The silver backboard is also on it. It means we're getting closed in.
Now you can actually see what this house is gonna look like. And it looks good.
I love it when a plan comes together.
When we bought this property, we knew we'd have to replace the entire septic system. It's a big job, and it begins today.
We're pulling out the old weeping bed, prepping for the new septic tank. The hole we're digging will house a state-of-the-art septic system. It's gonna take days to install. That's a big hole.
That's insane.
Like James Brown, I feel good. You feel good?
I knew that I would.
It's very important that this house gets closed in before the really cold weather arrives. We want to add height and a bigger pitch to the roof. That's smarter for water runoff and stronger for snow shed. We put in a variance to our original building permit to make these changes. The engineered trusses have been delivered. These will support the roof, and we're ready to go.
So we're just waiting for the go-ahead. Okay.
The problem is, the variances to our original permit have not yet been approved by City Council, and until that happens, we're on hold.
So the boom truck is still just sitting on site. But other than that, I don't know what to say.
No word yet. Time to call my dad. With winter coming, we need to close this building in. The problem is, the variances to our original permit have not yet been approved by City Council. No word yet. Time to call my dad. He's been in contact with the inspector.
Okay, so we've corresponded. He's been very friendly about it. I signed a waiver and put down $10,000 security deposit to be able to proceed with the roof, knowing we still need to have the variances approved by City Council. So my advice is just to go ahead.
Okay.
Okay,
Bye. I know my dad says to go ahead, but I really need to think this through.
Well, what do you think?
Here are the risks. When we go to variance meeting and they don't approve it, you have to take it down and bring it back to the original state. And your dad is prepared to take that chance, and I think we should too.
Yeah. We have to protect our build. We have to make sure that the water, the weather doesn't come in. So, we're gonna proceed.
Okay, that's gonna be in the middle roughly, yeah?
Yeah. The risk here is that we put up the trusses, we sheathe it, we waterproof it,
And if the council does not approve our variances to the structure, we're gonna have to take it down.
we don't think that that's gonna happen, but that is a risk we're gonna have to take. We can't keep waiting. Time is money.
Okay, hands up, keep it up. Step up.
That should be good. It's a good feeling to see the roof start to go on. We know it's not long before the sheathing comes after that. So far, so good. Good, Derek. I got this.
Good there. Good.
High fives. As I expected, the city council approved our variance.
was awesome.
So we don't have to take the roof down. Now, it's full steam ahead.
Gives a nice step.
Yeah. We have a lot going on today. Because the area for the weeping bed is quite small at the river house, the filtration system will be installed tight to the septic tank. This will give us a raised area at the front of the river house, which we will enclose with huge blocks of engineered stone.
It looks natural, but it's man-made.
And I'll bump it into place.
Okay?
On our last visit to the Thousand Islands, we installed a new septic tank.
That's insane.
And now we are completing the process by adding a filtration system and leaching bed.
Okay, we ready, fellas?
It looks like a submarine, doesn't it?
It does. That is cool.
Right there. Perfect.
Going with the EcoFlow solves all kinds of problems. In that, it is able to treat the wastewater efficiently in a confined space. So it comes pre-filled.
That's right. There's 2 layers, coconut husks and peat moss fiber on the top.
Why coconut husks?
It's renewable, like a big physical sponge for treatment.
Waste not, want not. I like that.
Kidding.
Yeah.
Environmentally friendly, space efficient, a win-win, and a strong selling feature for this property. Septic in Weeping Field is almost done. The stone is almost completely in place.
I love the retaining wall.
I kind of want it at my house now. I know a contractor.
Yeah? Think you could hook me up? My dad grew up poor. I'm sure that feeling has stayed with him. He got married at 19 and had 3 kids before the age of 26. Gave him a lot of stress, but also a lot of incentive to provide for his family. As a result, I didn't get to see him much, and that was really tough for me. So when I had the opportunity to start working with my dad when I was 14, I saw it as a chance to learn some practical skills, make money, and spend some time with him. He wanted to teach me about building right, working hard, and helping others in need. I'm not gonna lie, there were many tough days, especially when my dad and I butted heads.
Measure from the bottom, not the top, right?
You taught me that one like years ago.
Okay.
Come on. Surprisingly enough, teenage boys and their dads don't always see eye to eye. Who knew? But here we are, all of these years later, still standing. And we've even gone into business together, which can add a whole other layer of stress. We will always butt heads, but that's what keeps it interesting, creative, frustrating, and fun.
Today is going to be an extremely hot day.
Yeah.
It's going to be wet clothes day.
I'm really glad that I brought my thick black t-shirt for that. I hear it's great in the warm weather.
And a hot sun.
Are you talking about me or the...
No, that's funny, actually.
I had that one loaded. With the retaining wall almost complete, we need to test the entire septic system. All right, the treated water is evenly distributed over the field. We're in business. This place is gonna be so nice.
Now that there's really good progress on the exterior of this work, live, play property, I turn my attention inside as insulation is going up. This is really a stone wool insulation, and that symbol is everything, because when the inspectors come in, that's what they're gonna wanna see. One, we're stopping sound from coming upstairs. Most important, creating a fire stop. And even though all their insulation is fire resistant, this won't catch fire at all. I like that the insulation is made from lava and a little bit of slag. And what's good about this is you're actually taking something and recycling it, reusing it, or repurposing it. You're gonna see it glow a nice red, which makes it look like it's going to burn. You keep it there,
So
keep
it's
it
a
there.
fire stop, yeah.
It won't burn.
It doesn't even feel warm. Like,
Isn't that wild?
if you burnt something, I touched my fingers to it, you'd see ash, right?
Yeah.
Nothing on my fingers.
That's not burning at all.
Homeowners don't tend to think about what's behind the walls. I get it, it's aesthetics. But if you use the stone wool insulation, you're actually thinking about your future, your kids. We want a healthy home. We want a fire-rated home.
Back outside, we're doing a water recovery test for the well.
We have dug the trench, and right now, today, we're gonna make sure that we run the proper water line from the well, coming out back and around and bringing it in exactly where we want it.
There are a lot of things to consider when buying a house outside of an urban area. Our obstacle now is the well.
One, the old line wasn't big enough, so we had no choice to do it. Two, we found out the well is 94 feet deep, and we are going to test it for consumption because we want to know what's the recovery rate.
We have to make sure that the water replenishes fast enough once the well runs dry.
And if our recovery rate's no good, what is the worst case scenario?
Drill another well?
That's not what I wanted to hear. Holmes, I don't want to drill a new well.
I don't want to drill a new well either. You picked this place.
There's got to be something here that works. Something. Next time on Holmes and Holmes. Let it snow.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I can't say anything.
Wow, that's a first. Mark that down in your calendar.
It's not gonna fit in that box.
It's almost reveal day, and the weather is, of course, cooperating.
it's gonna be a really late night.
I will not walk upstairs until it's 100% done. Look it.
Oh, wow.
Sexy.
Safety doesn't take a day off.
Hey.
I'm floating!
Boom! What?
I think we're